From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, today, just another reminder, you don't need a big hurricane to have a catastrophic rainfall event across the Gulf Coast. We learned that in August of 2016. We saw that slow-moving system with Hurricane Harvey, a slow-moving system with Dorian, this system slow-moving, all part of the new paradigm of climate-influenced storms. So let's take a look at this. And this was barely an upper-level system that developed a weak area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico. A Gulf of Mexico that, mind you, is running 1 to 2 degrees above normal as compared to the 20th century average. And then the storm moves inland, meanders around kind of like Tropical Storm Allison did back in 2001, and dumping similar rainfall amounts on par with Allison, somewhere between Allison and Hurricane Harvey. And once again, another 300-400-year rainfall this year, and we're having them every other year, it seems, across portions of the Gulf Coast from Texas to Louisiana. So we see what's going on right now. Fortunately, the risk of the heaviest rainfall and flooding rainfall going away, but the damage is already done. We have high water here from the Texas-Louisiana border all the way back through Houston, so no travel that way in any way, shape, or form, at least through the next 24 hours. Thereafter, it should improve. Still scattered activity, but not the nasty stuff. It looks like energy moving out into the Gulf and some upper level energy stretching up toward North Texas. So this system will begin to wind down tonight through tomorrow. Meanwhile, locally, western, southwestern Acadiana, it's been wet all day long from Jeff Davis Parish on westward. The rest of Acadiana seeing some light rain, then some storms developing late this afternoon, strongest of which right now out across the Atchafalaya Basin. Not a good time to be going fishing out here with a lot of cloud to ground lightning, torrential downpours, and we're seeing a nice looking cell moving through the Franklin area. That's going to be heading into the basin as well, but not before clipping some folks as it moves into the Atchafalaya Swamp. Here are the rainfall estimates based mostly on rain gauge. Couldn't even go off the Doppler because Doppler underestimates rainfall by a good 50 or 60%. So anybody showing you Doppler amounts, unless it's a digital storm array, you're not going to see the amounts, but anywhere between 10 to 20 inches around Houston. Then you get east of Houston over toward Beaumont, 15 to 25 inches plus, and then this area around Winnie, Texas, 30 to 40 inches. Rain gauge readings better than 35 inches with this system. Up to 41 is what I've heard so far. And that 10 to 15 inch rainfall edging right to the Texas-Louisiana border, where we told you, of course, I-10 is closed as you go into Texas. Here are the flash flood warnings ongoing right now across southeast Texas. Flash flood emergency continues across southeast Texas. And the flash flood watch still in effect for southwestern portions of Acadiana. Additional 2 to 4 possible isolated higher amounts. This is through tomorrow morning. I don't think we're going to see this realized, but we'll keep our fingers crossed on that. It could happen, so better be safe than sorry and keep that flash flood watch going. So here's the satellite imagery. You can see how the storm's just piling on the water across southeast Texas, but beginning to move southward. Elsewhere in the tropics, it's quite busy across the tropical Atlantic basin. Hurricane Jerry now strengthening, 90-mile-per-hour winds. Should miss the northeastern Caribbean, but there could be tropical storm conditions in the Leeward Islands where there are tropical storm watches. Hurricane Umberto now moving into the North Atlantic. Tropical wave coming off the African coast will likely develop. This tropical wave, I'm not sure if it's going to develop. And then another tropical wave in the Caribbean here by Hispaniola. This one probably won't develop, but some of its moisture could be heading for the Gulf of Mexico into the middle part of next week, which could add to our rain chances. So we'll keep an eye on that system. Don't think it's going to develop, however. So the model forecast finally calming things down by midnight tonight. We'll see some tropical showers in the area, so we'll go with rain chance at about 30-40% overnight tonight. Tomorrow, relatively quiet day through lunchtime, mostly cloudy skies, some scattered storms, but the latter part of the afternoon, showers and thunderstorms a good bet, at least lasting up until about 7 or 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Then things quiet down. Then this weekend, drier air begins to move in from the northeast, so we start out in the lower 70s Saturday morning and partly sunny skies with rain chances 20% or less for Saturday, and even more sunshine for Sunday with rain chances staying light and low. Here's the European model and its estimate. It hasn't been doing a great job with this storm system, which are very difficult to model, but now pointing toward eastern and northeastern Texas where the threat of flooding rainfall 10 inches or better could occur through Saturday. And the rain totals across southeast Texas much more tolerable compared to what we were showing you just a day ago when that model was showing you 20 to 35 inches of rain. So a few passing tropical showers overnight tonight, 76 the low, 75 maybe even 74, 86 the high tomorrow, similar to today with a good chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms at some point in the afternoon. This weekend, drier with rain chances 20% or less, and we start the first few days of fall in the lower 90s. No significant cold fronts, but nor tropical systems in the 10-day forecast. Yeah. But Imelda kind of came in under the radar, and thank goodness it bypassed Acadiana.
All righty, thank you, Rob.